Hey, how we doing out there, YouTube? It's Dub Glock 23, and welcome once again to the Dub Shack. Today, we've got a knife, and a damn fine knife we got. It's brought to us by Real Steel, a company called Real Steel. And I'm telling you what, it is a real steel of a price, and it's got some really fine quality steel in it. To start off, we've got a nice skull lanyard that I put on there. It's got a nice tip-up God's configuration, right-hand carry. It's a button lock, and it's a Real Steel Griffin, model E775 Griffin. And the steel is 14C 28N Sandvik, got the old Spidey flick on him there. 14C 28N Sandvik steel, and it's got a nice stone wash. Well, first off, let's talk about the handle. It's got a real nice front finger chool here for your front finger to wrap around comfortably, a place here for your second two fingers, and I've got large size hands and they're pretty big, and then your fourth finger fits right here, so I'd imagine this would fit pretty much everybody's hand. Good full four-finger grip, real comfortable, real ergonomic in all different types of grips. But the thing that sold me on this blade was the forward choke-up chool right in here, and it's got room for the meat of your knuckle. You can get your whole hand wrapped around in there and really do some work. I mean, it's got a nice stone wash. It came razor sharp, perfectly centered. Nice packaging. Real Steel packages our knives incredibly. I was going to bring it out, but I didn't. And this thing's on bearings, and it's got the button lock. So when you press the lock, let me get a better angle at this here. When you depress the lock, she just falls right into place. You can get the middle finger back here and Spidey flick him open, and then let him just drop into place, or you can get the thumb in here and flip it open like that, and boy, she just falls. You can thumb it open on bearings. You don't have to shake it. You don't have to do nothing. I mean, if you want to do like a Benchmade or a Spyderco Mannix and kind of fling it shut, it goes way too fast and bounces off the stop pin every single time. I mean, you can whip her around, and you can also pop it out by just pressing the button lock and letting her fly. Just press it, kind of like an automatic, but it don't shoot out. So well, see, even when you push the button lock, the blade comes out. She is that free. I mean, it's free. It's on bearings. But you push the button lock and you can just fling her right on out there, and then just let her drop herself into place. She is perfectly centered. Absolutely perfect. Boom. Nice Spidey flick. Man, it's a real fun knife to play with. I'm telling you, it's a fun knife to play with. And I've been carrying this bad boy for about a week since I've had it. And I think it only weighs, oh shit, I forgot the stats on it. I think it's like 3.2 or 3.3 ounces, somewhere around in there. And it's a 3.5 inch blade with about 3 inches of cutting edge, you know, not counting this forward chool. And it's a 14C 28N Sandvik steel. I don't know if my camera's even good enough to pick that up, but it's a 14C 28N Sandvik, which is what comes on a lot of your USA made high dollar Kershaws. Well, I'm not high dollar, but your more expensive Kershaws have that steel, and man, it's real nice, real nice. I like Real Steel, like it a lot. Spidey flick that bad boy and then let her just fall into place, or get the old thumb dug in there and just give her a little flip. Let her fall into place. The handle's made out of aluminum, and the pocket clip is stainless, I guess, but it kind of follows the design of the knife. The Fat Man talks about that all the time, and it's got this swoopy curvature, and it follows the pattern of the knife quite nicely. And back here on the back, it's got a safety lock. You just rotate this little, here it click. You rotate this thing into place, and that locks the blade. So even if I press the lock, the blade will not go nowhere. I've got the lock pressed in, and the blade won't go nowhere. And I'm telling you, she is, I mean, there's absolutely no up and down, no side to side play in this blade. It is, it locks up tight. Locks up real tight, especially for a button lock. I've noticed some of your button locks don't quite lock up as tight. The only thing I guess I would have to say negative about this is this hole is kind of small for a thumb. I mean, you kind of just got to get your thumb fat in there. And see, even then, it don't, you got to kind of get your thumb fat in there and then flip her open. So I like doing it with the middle finger because I can get my whole fingernail in there and flip it open easy with my middle finger. I've not failed to deploy this knife one time with the middle finger. It just comes flying out. But the thumb, it's kind of hard to get a little, yeah. See, I mean, you can get it. I mean, it definitely don't take much practice because, I mean, like I said, it's as free as you let go of the lock and she just swings freely, falls right back into place. Let go of the lock, falls right down in the handle. It's a free blade. I mean, it is. It's real nice. I took it apart, its own bearings, and it's real lightweight. Got a real nice blade shape. I like the drop point of the blade shape. There's the company logo, real still. And then on the back, we've got E77 Griffin up here at the top and 14C28N, and they duplicated the button lock on this side, but that's not actually the lock. It just carries over from the other side. It's got a nice adjustable pivot on this side, a decorative flat pivot on this side, and one nice standoff back here that I've wrapped a lanyard around because the blade don't actually hit it. I mean, it comes close, but it don't interfere with the blade at all. There's a little bit of room in there. But I like the way it's shaped. I like the way it feels. I like the free bearing action. And I like the I like the weight of it. It's real light. It's still a 3.5-inch blade, which I prefer. And I mean, it's just overall a real fine knife. It really is. And it's fun to sit here and just flip and flip and flip and just let her drop back into place. Flip it, let her drop back down in the handle, give her a good flip. I mean, it's quite cool, I'll have to say. Quite nice. I tell you what, I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all be safe. God bless every one of y'all. God bless our men and women out there in uniform. And Dub Glock says, take her easy. We'll be seeing you. Peace.